The evolution of the teacher-student relationship in Ashtanga Yoga is redefining what it means to offer guidance as a teacher. In a system built on structure and repetition that had a strong language barrier between its Western practitioners and its very Eastern teachers, the real challenge in 2025 is ensuring that individuals are seen uh, fully within the framework of Ashtanga Yoga. There's a growing recognition, I think, amongst teachers that effective teaching isn't just about transmitting some sort of set sequence. It's about understanding the practitioner in front of you and helping to frame the teaching of Ashtanga yoga for them and them particularly. There is no loss of integrity when we personalize. Traditional Ashtanga yoga was taught one on one in a group setting. And so, sure, it may have relied a little bit on a watch and learn approach because there was minimal verbal instruction, but that was a systemic thing. It's not like language wasn't used if the language could be used, if the language wasn't used because the language couldn't be used. And so today, teachers should know their student. They should be able to talk to their students, to dialogue, and to create a collaborative environment. And when they do that, maybe you get to know your students more than just like their bodies, more than just their practices, but you get to know their histories and you'll understand the systemic things that they come in with because they are people with a history. And you are doing behavior analysis as a teacher of Ashtanga yoga in order to help construct your advice for the individual. That means having regular check ins, allowing for ongoing dialogue, and making more thoughtful adjustments than cookie cutter adjustments. That these are going to be ways that you can create a more sustainable and supportive learning environment for long term growth. The shift that we're talking about towards honoring the individual isn't an abandoning of tradition, but a misunderstanding of it. There's an intelligence that we have to hold that says that the best teachers don't just enforce a method, they adapt it to serve the individual by maintaining the yoga within it. When practitioners feel seen, heard, and are offered a practice that guides them with care, their practice becomes something that they can sustain for life. So, where do we go from here? I think it's important that we cultivate deeper, more engaged relationships as teachers and students. I think it's important that we move beyond one size fits all instruction and that we begin to embrace yoga as a system that evolves the practitioner and with the practitioner. That Ashtanga yoga in particular isn't just the primary series, but it's the relation. I believe this to be what the tradition is, and that this is the tradition that provides the structure, the personalization, and the longevity. This shift towards understanding what is really tradition starts with us.